What is up, guys? It's AJ with DNA Outdoors. We just caught another little nuisance gator. He wasn't very big. He was 4'8". So we're going to do something a little different with this one. I'm going to go ahead and show you the catch, which was pretty fun. Had a piece of equipment fail. Thank God I got a new one on order. Hopefully it'll be here any day. And I got some parts coming to rebuild another one. But we're going to do something a little different here. So we're going to do the catch I'm going to show. I'm not going to show the clean because I don't think YouTube likes that very much. But we're going to show a prep and a cook. We're going to throw this bad boy on a smoker hole, and we're going to eat him. It's going to be delicious. Stay tuned. Here we go, baby. All right, guys. This gator is not supposed to be very big. It's supposed to be pretty small, but very, very aggressive. He supposedly attacked the gentleman that lives here. Came up after him. He had to like fight him off with a stick. So he also supposedly will swim right up to you, so hopefully this will be a quick and easy catch. There he is. He's sitting right in front of that culvert. See if we can call him away from there. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Here he comes. Yeah, I don't want him going in the culvert. Oh, I don't even think you can get into the culvert. This might be a little easier than I thought. I might be able to just get my catch pole over him. How epic would that friggin' be? That would be sweet. He's letting me walk right up to him. Let's see if he'll let me do it. That would be awesome. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, he won't. Alright. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what he does here. Ow, 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 ow. He's hissing at me. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna have to cast on him. I have to do this the hard way. Maybe not. I mean, look, he's coming right. Oh, yeah, he's aggressive, alright. Let's see. Nope. Just broke. Oh, that stinks. Had him with the catch pole, but the catch pole broke, so we're gonna have to do this traditionally. Well, not quite traditionally. A little different. We're gonna have to get him up here, and I don't have a catch pole now. My other catch pole, is broken. So I have no catch poles. There he is. Ow, ow. Cast is perfect. There we go. Ooh, he's death rolling. There we go, baby. There we go. I'm gonna have to get him up here and try and grab his tail since my catch pole broke, or I can maybe use a little loop on it, get inside of his mouth. But I may be lucky here. It looks like the death rolling wrapped his tail, which is bringing him in tail first. Let's see if I can do some of this catch pole. Really stinks that it broke. Oh man. Little sharp teether. Those little sharp teeth are gonna end up breaking my line. Oh man, that stinks. All right. Not sure that's gonna work. Need him to kind of come in. Oh, don't bite my line. And to be able to grab his tail. There we go. Good way to break a rod right there. Have him death roll right up to it. So what I need is his tail. Just like that. There we go. We got him. We got him here. The hook is buried pretty good. That's okay, buddy. Alright, tape his mouth, cover his eyes, and we got us a caught gator, boys and girls. There we go. Alright. Three, four. He is 4'8". Pretty guy. Pretty guy. But we got him in the tube and ready for transport. Here we go, baby. We had to improvise on this one. Alright guys, so this is a gator that we just caught in the video. He's skinned and gutted. It's July 3rd, so tomorrow we're going to have some friends and family come over. We're going to throw this guy on the smoker and smoke him whole. But tonight we're going to get him ready. I'm going to cook a brine. We're going to soak him in it overnight and throw him on the smoker in the morning. Here we go, baby. Alright, so the brine can be as simple or as complex as you want to make it. I throw in some sort of a crab boil seasoning. This is one I found at Publix in the local section. It's Florida seafood seasonings. I throw in some citrus. I'm going to use some lemons. That helps break down the fat, and it helps also tenderize the meat, and some sugar. It's, like I said, you can make it as simple or as complex as you want. So I'll just have a big enough pot for all of it. I'll either half or quarter my lemons. Usually just having them is good enough. And I don't throw a whole lot in there, maybe like 4 or 5. You can use any kind of citrus. Like I said, I'm just using lemons. You can also use oranges, grapefruits, whatever. Throw in about a cup of sugar. and our seafood boil packets. So we're just going to bring this to a boil, throw the brine and the gator in the cooler with some ice, let them soak overnight, and throw them on the smoker. Alright guys, so the brine is pretty much done cooking now. It's boiled for a couple minutes. Actually, we can kind of let it boil over a little bit. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to take it, dump it in the cooler. Most important thing, make sure that plug is closed, because if not, you're going to leak your brine all over your kitchen floor, and then your wife's going to be all kinds of pissed off. Not speaking from experience. But I'm going to let this cool off, put some cooler water in it, throw the gator in it, and get some ice on them, let them soak overnight. Alright, so I'm going to get some cooler water just right here out of the sink. Luckily we got this little extra hose. But I want to cool it down just so it doesn't start cooking the gator. What's that? Yeah? Oh yeah, you're gonna be delicious tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna get them in the cooler, let them soak in the brine. I wanna make sure it's completely submerged. I'm gonna run out to the freezer, get some ice put in here, just to make sure he doesn't spoil overnight. And then in the morning, we'll get to cooking. All right guys, so the gator's been soaking in the brine all night. I'm gonna pull it out of the cooler, get it up here on the table. I'm gonna split the tail down, it kind of quarters. There's the spine that runs up the top and the bottom of the tail. I'll split that. Any kind of fat that I see, I'm gonna try to trim away. Season it, line it with some bacon. A lot of times I wrap the whole gator with bacon, but I'm not gonna go overboard today. I'm just gonna lay a little bit of bacon on it, help cook the gator fat off, and to help add some flavor and taste to the gator. So I'm just going to kind of come down the top of the tail here, follow the bone down, and split. Gator fat's pretty disgusting, but when you smoke a gator, a lot of it gets cooked off and you never even taste it. But a lot of people will still come in here and pull some of this fat off. And again, you can get as fancy with these as you want to. You can make like a cream cheese type stuffing to stuff the tail with. You can do all kinds of different things. You could add different meats into the tail, stuff it with. But we're going to keep it pretty simple today. Along the bottom, there's usually a lot more fat just from the that wraps around the tenderloin, or the jelly roll, some people call it. There's a little bit of fat on his belly here. I'm going to cut some of that away. You can tell the difference from the fat. The fat's kind of like a whiter, jellier looking meat. As far as the seasonings go, just kind of whatever your little taste buds desire for the day. Again, you can get as fancy or as simple as you want. So also by splitting the tail, this also will help making sure that it's cooked all the way through. So a lot of that fat that I was talking about runs between the tail meat and the tenderloin. You can pull it off and cut some of it out. Here's some fat here I'm going to try and cut out. if you've never had Gator before and the first bit of Gator you taste has some fat in it, you'll never eat it again. Again, like a lot of times you can see when you clean the whole Gator, but there's this whole strip of fat here that kind of separates the tenderloin from the tail meat. That's the tenderloin right there. It almost looks like a chicken breast. It's delicious. And your Gator tail being so good, that's usually what they're talking about, but that's not what they're serving. They're just serving this tail meat, which is pretty much the same as the back meat. You know, the restaurant will call it a Gator tail, but it's really not. Alright guys, so I'm pretty pleased with the amount of fat that I cut off. I'm ready to season it up, put the bacon on it, and get her in the smoker. So seasonings, again, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Got the classic Everglades, Everglades fish and chicken, a little bit of Old Bay, and just a little bit of garlic salt. Nothing fancy. Some people use like a sauce for binding, but I'm not too worried about it. Sometimes you can use like a barbecue sauce, mustard, just like you're smoking any other type of meat, like a pork butt or ribs or anything else. Get that seasoning down in that tail meat. Rub it in real good. All the flavors in there. All up and down the tail, both sides, everywhere. The Everglades is delicious. I've had some people complain in my videos before. I'm using this hand just for my seasonings, this hand to rub it into the Gator, so I'm not cross-contaminating. It's Everglades fish and chicken. You can also use like different Cajun or Creole seasonings, whatever you like, whatever your little heart desires. The one thing that I really like about smoking these smaller Gators is that none of the meat gets wasted. You're really able to pull all of the meat off of the bones. To whereas if you were cleaning it, it's a little more difficult. You leave a little bit more meat behind. And the garlic salt, rub it all in there nice. Get it down in that tail meat like I said. Then you can flip it over and do the same to the bottom. So yes, now I've cross-contaminated, so I'll switch gloves. This one's for all the Karens out there. Alright, and same thing. Season up your meat. Alright, I'll flip them back over and get ready for bacon. And same thing with the bacon. You can get as fancy or as simple as you want. I would just get thin cut, because if you get a thick cut bacon, it's going to be pretty hard to do it all. Pretty hard to cook through, sorry. Alright guys, guys, so I got the Gator seasoned. He's wrapped in bacon. I got the smoker preheated to 280 and I got it lined with some foil just so that as he's cooking the meat doesn't stick to the grill grates. And we're going to go ahead and set him on there for a few hours. Sometimes you gotta do a little maneuvering, get him to fit right. And a lot of times too, it's cool to stick something in his mouth to make it look like he's biting it. A lot of times I'll stick a whole chicken in there, or you can stick a block of wood. Just looks cool for the people coming over, especially the ones that aren't from Florida. There you have it. We got us a cooking gator. Say hi. Say hi. 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 All right, guys, we're doing a little 1 hour update. It's actually like an hour and a half in. It's like 10:30 in the morning. We got it on around 9, and it is looking amazing. So again, he's just on a pellet smoker. I got it at 280 degrees, making sure my little hopper here stays full of pellets. And we're gonna be eating in a few hours. Here we go, baby. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good job. Guys, Gator's about done. We've been cooking for 5.5-ish hours now. We're gonna go ahead and pull them off and get to eating. There he is.
There you go.
All right, guys, Gator's done. She doesn't want to be in the video, but tough crap. It is fall off the bone delicious. You can just pull these pieces off and eat. Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, that's a big piece.
Oh,
Oh man.
Oh man.
Mm.
It is really good.
Sorry, Gator, but you about
Nice and moist.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a bite of that.
I'm in it.
That's really good.
For someone that said she wasn't going to have any.
It was good. It's very good.
Don't
force me.
Mmm.
Oh, is it in? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be looking for more?
Even Jackson likes it, and all his kid likes is tater tots and crackers. Say hi. 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 Say hi. Let's see mommy too. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're saying bye now? Say hi. Say hi.
They wouldn't be able to go from 7 to...
Hi. Say happy 4th of July. Whee.
AJ needs...
Set. Go. Hey, yay. Good job. All right, guys, we had a great 4th of July. We spent some fun time with our friends, family. Jackson had a great time swimming. We ate some amazing food. The alligator was delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed the catch, the prep, and the eating. And now we're going to cap the night off with some friends out on their boat watching the fireworks here in downtown New Smyrna Beach. Here we go, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.